there's a lot of food like now, and like natural resources from like trees, like nuts and all that stuff. Like there's some things that I didn't know were actual like Native American ingredients, like squash and like carrots and like all those like healthy like buffalo, deer. It was like literally 5 months ago. I barely known that Native Americans were here first with the natural ingredients, the natural foods, the lifestyles, soap, perfumes. They're very hygiene people. I didn't know that. 5 months ago, I started learning about Native American history. I didn't know any of this. It's wild. Native American culture is beautiful. I'm indigenous as well, but I'm also half too. So I also didn't know that Native Americans, like, they owned USA, Canada, even Russia, Greenland, like Alaska, Brazil. Like they were the first people. I didn't. It was 5 months ago. Oh my gosh, I didn't know that. I think that's cool. My dad was actually a Native American too. I didn't know that. He had Native American roots. That means they. And there was also Bahamas. You know, like in the Bahamas, there's also like Native American tribes over there too in the Bahamas. And I actually didn't know that the Bahamas was right by Florida. I thought the Bahamas was like overseas, but it's just right there by Miami. I was like, oh, what the heck? But there was tribes there too, and in like the Cuba, Puerto Rico area, there was like a lot of tribes like all the way in Brazil, that area, that whole area, and there was Native Americans in the USA area. I was like, oh my gosh. To Greenland, to Alaska, to Russia. There's the one that I think it's Alaska. I'm pretty sure the one right by Canada, but. Man, that's so cool. I didn't know that. Native American history. Definitely something that everyone should just learn about. I think is real history. That's part of history of America. Natives, indigenous. Because there was some parts of in my life where I actually thought I was a foreigner here. Like I was like, damn, what am I doing here? If we're like people who just came into this country, why are we here? But then I started learning about Native American history. I'm just like, oh my gosh, that makes sense. It's definitely a must learning about. My dad was actually indigenous too. My dad had Native American features and ancestry. Dad's not in the picture, to mind you. Dad's not in the picture. He did have indigenous Native American roots, which I believe so. It makes me indigenous too. But yeah, I think it's cool to know. I think it's cool for everyone to learn about their ethnic roots. America is beautiful. America is a continent. I love to get into my actual ethnic roots. Because when you get low sometimes, you just don't know what to latch onto, you know? You just feel like you're alone, you know, pondering. You could be an outcast, you can be someone who's so close to friends. You can always latch on to like your actual cultural roots. And it's a beautiful thing. But yeah. But also okay, so you see, okay, so in this society, I am labeled as brown, peach. I don't like to be called a color. Do you know? I like to be called my actual cultural roots, you know. And I think that's what I mean by when I say ethnic roots. I don't mean when you say a color. I mean when you say your actual ethnic roots. Whenever I say like ethnic roots, I'm not going to say brown. I'm not going to say a color. I'm going to say my actual deep down like ethnic roots. I'm trying to figure out my ethnic roots out myself, which I'm actually doing pretty good at. It's my actual ethnicity, my culture. But part of my culture is Native American, indigenous, and that's this land. So when I got more into my ethnic roots, it's more indigenous, Native American. They're on American land. That's where Native Americans are. So when you get more into your ethnic roots, Native American wise, you get more into that. You get more into that culture, and you realize that Native American land was here. I like studied like the way that they like things that they ate and things that they drank and like their lifestyle. The all the animals that we see on this land was their ingredients, was their food. I'm talking like everything was original. Like it had like the and like buffalo, like it was all like American like food, like natural drinks that they made over here too. They had hot springs over here. Mind you, I've been to a hot springs, the best thing ever. That lifestyle was actually pretty like it was like freedom. Like the culture. I can see that it was freedom. There's no one scrolling on their phone, sitting in the room, just pondering about like their thoughts and all that. It was freedom. Oh my gosh, they had like a lot. Oh, tamales. Native Americans and Mexicans, they had like tamales. Pozole. Oh my gosh, yeah, oh, bro, that is the same thing. That is pozole. Native American, Mexican, yeah, bro. Mexicans were Native American. Pozole, they made it the same way. They had steaks, cornbread, squash, a lot of stuff. You know, nowadays, like as of I make this video right now, America is a continent. It's not a race. America is a continent, but Native American is a race.